Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Genshin 5.7 has just released, which of course means that Skirk is finally here. Here we are with the Skirk team we will be using, so hopefully she just hops right into this team. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know where to summon from, so I just decided to go back to Mondstadt for an OG view. And now, real quick, if we open up our wishes, you can see we only actually have 60 wishes right now, although if we do take a check at our pity over here, of course, we did previously wish for Escoffier, which although we did win off 50-50, if I remember correctly, it did take quite a few of our wishes, and unfortunately, Escoffier right into Skirk was not very kind from Hoyoverse, so we don't have that many wishes to work for. So basically, we need to win our 50-50 here. Like I said, 20 pity plus 60 wishes should be enough to get her. We also technically do have a few intertwined fates we can get from the Star Glitter exchange if we lose our 50-50, but I'm really hoping we don't, because I don't want to waste all of our Star Glitter. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Hoping we can get a Skirk. Maybe even a double, maybe. It's been a while. The last time was about, I think it was 4.7 when, actually no wait, Cloran released in 4.7, didn't she? 4.6. So basically a year since we got our last double in Genshin, so maybe we're due. But with that being said, let's just hop right into it. But real quick, if you also want to pick yourself up a Skirk, then I have the perfect thing for you, and that's today's sponsor, lootbar.gg. You can use Lootbar to top up on your favorite games like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail and save up to 25%, which now applies on Xbox and PS5 as well. Lootbar leverages favorable exchange rates and uses Hoyoverse's partner route, so you can get the most affordable prices and still enjoy the top-up bonuses you would in game. Transactions on Lootbar are safe, simple, and secure, as you only need to enter your UID and your region, and you will get fast delivery. I decided I'm gonna buy one of my friends the Welkin Moon as a little gift, so I just go here, copy and paste their UID, and then just have to enter their region, and then I just press top up now, and I received my purchase in literally less than 10 seconds. Creators like Ride and Shotgun, Tevat Times, and Mordex Tryhard are also collaborating with Lootbar, so they are trustworthy, and they also have thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot. And I've used it myself before, so I can vouch for the authenticity, speed, and security. New users can also get an extra 8% off, so be sure to check out Lootbar with the link in the description. Thank you to Lootbar, and back to the video. Well, and now the real question is, will we get Skirk in the first temple? Every single time I ask, will we get the character in the first temple? The answer is always no, but is today any different? Let's see. Do we see the 5-star? And no, we don't. We see a 4-star. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe we can pick ourselves up a Dahlia here. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the role that Dahlia fills is like a third slot in Skirk's team, whereas the first two slots are Farina and Escoffier. I wish we had more alternatives for Farina and Escoffier, but oh well, what can we do, I suppose? And okay, we end up getting a Candice, which honestly I'm not sure if I have her on this account. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do, never mind. So yeah, I mean, although Skirk's team building restrictions are unfortunate, I'm glad that at least she can perform. I do want to see how well she performs without Escoffier. Of course, it's kind of unfortunate her being tied to Farina, because with her being tied to Farina, you're probably not going to use Neuvillette. You still can use Neuvillette without Farina. There are more team options now than there used to be for Neuvillette without Farina. But, it is unfortunate that she's fairly reliant on Farina, at least to use the Marchese set. Of course, then the Marchese sometimes being better than her signature set is a bit of an L as well. But, I mean, you know what? Look at her design. I can forgive her just for that alone. Her animations are incredible as well, so I'm not going to complain too much. And yeah, okay, we have 4 more temples left here. We still not getting an early. This is about 50 pulls. We should be getting it around 80. Otherwise, that's when we need to hop into Star Glitter, maybe do a bit of Abyss, maybe do a bit more of Theater, in order to get ourselves a few more wishes. Do we see a Dahlia here? I'd like at least 1 copy, never mind. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Farina's pretty much a lock in Skirk's teams, and if not, then probably have to replace Escoffier, maybe someone with like Charlotte on TTDS. I know for the third slot, some people also talk about using Moalani with Thrilling Tales, as well as, what's it called again? Oh yeah, Syndicity. So yeah, it's pretty damn fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Skirk's team building restrictions. I actually do quite like the fact that you can't really play her in Melt. I do feel like maybe Snezhnaya will give us more. Okay, we still don't get... Is Diona even on banner? Wait, let me cheat. Let me cheat? I mean, let me see. Is Diona even on banner? Okay, yes, she is. Never mind. But Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if Snezhnaya will give us many cryo characters, or not cry for that fact, because we also how Natlan gave us only one, which was interesting. But okay, anyway, penultimate temple, still no wishes, so the 5-star should be in our next temple. Like I said, maybe we can get a double here in order to spice things up. I really don't want to go broke. Okay, we end up getting a 4-star weapon here. But yeah, as I was saying, I am actually quite happy that they made her quite freeze specific. Because, you know, I do like having a good freeze DPS. I like having one where you can play in freeze, one you can play in melt, or reverse melt rather. You know, it would be cool if we could get that in the future. But now we have to lock in, because we have only one temple left in order to get the Skirk we desire. I am quite nervous here. Of course, like I said, I do want her quite a bit. So it would kind of suck if we have to use all of our star glitter. With that being said, let's see. No space left. I have never had this happen before. What the heck? I have never had no space in inventory happen to me before. I've been playing this game since, what, summer 2022, and I have never had this happen. Oh my god, wait, I've nearly been playing this game. Next month will be, what, like 3 years since I started playing Genshin. Damn. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, what do we even do here? I think we'll just grab a random weapon. You know what, it can be the fillet blade, why not? Kaza's lore sword. And then I think if we just throw in some weapons here, okay, never mind, that's not gonna do much. I've literally never had to run into this issue. The game is literally stalling for me, hello? No, okay, where? Gosh, that's a bit awkward. Okay, let's not do that, because we're trying to get rid of our weapons here, not our level up materials. Okay, let's see. Let's just go like, oh my god, wait, can I not just drag this? Okay, yeah, I can, cool. Okay, there we go. That should be enough so that we can do a few more pulls. Okay, perfect. Okay, slight roadblock out of the way. Now, do we get Skirk here? This should be... it's never good when I have to go over 80. First of all, this means we can't even do a temple. Okay, Yanfei, you're not even on banner, and Dion is already C6. Okay, so now we have to go into single pulls, which means unfortunately we don't get the hype of getting a double. Actually, you know what? Nah, for the content, I'm gonna buy 4 of these, and then I'm gonna buy 6 of these. We're doing this for the content. Final temple, will we get rewarded with a double? The answer is, well, actually, I won't even know. Okay, there was a slight lag there, which means this is definitely the 5-star. I mean, this would be 90. It's probably gonna happen very early. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the splash shot. Yes! Okay, we won our 50-50 on the bright side. Okay, when I saw that massive cubic kind of splash shot, I was like, okay, this is probably Skirk. So yeah, I knew it was gonna be early on in the temple. The question is, do we get a double here? We have 9 more wishes to get through. Do we get a double 5-star? Please, 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 please. It will be the first time on this account. I think this is 7, 8, 9. Final pull. Okay, unfortunate. But you know what? I will take a C0 Skirk. That's for sure. I mean, I love her redesign. I don't know about you guys, but you know, when I first saw Skirk in the game, first of all, I already wanted her. Although I thought, you know, her design could use a little bit of work. Like, I like the gist of it. I just feel like there were some touch-ups they could do. And that's literally exactly what they did with this model here. And I am very, very happy with how this model turned out. I've seen some people hating, I'll be honest. I don't know why. Unfortunately, whilst we did win our 50-50, we are absolutely broke right now. On the bright side, we do still have about 70 intertwined fates, which is, you know, nice. If we take a real quick look over here at our Skirk. Also, we didn't get a single Dahlia, which is unfortunate. Now, I did pre-farm her signature set for her. We do have about 30-something crit value there. Same thing here. You know, just gonna show off the pieces we did get. We didn't get an amazing timepiece, unfortunately, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. This is the best cryo damage goblet we have on the account, and then we did actually get a pretty damn good circle. 13.2 crit rate on 62% crit damage, which I will be taking. I mean, her stats, of course, she's going to send more into crit damage. So, you know, there is still work that could be done on her, although, generally speaking, I'm quite happy with how her relics turned out. Although, of course, the elephant in the room is I might not even use those. I might just use her on Martial Say instead. We'll see how I feel. I do want to test out her signature set, at least, because when the character does get a signature set, I do like to at least try them out with it. And, okay, this isn't a new region, is it? I was dumb. I completely forgot to farm the flowers. Okay. Well then, unfortunately we can't level her up here, but, yeah, that's slightly awkward. I forgot about that. I also don't know what sword to use on her, because this account, I like making my content as relatable as possible. I haven't spent on the game since February 2023, although I did buy one battle pass. I just tend not to use this black sword on like meta characters, like Claran is normally on the Finale of the Deep, so I don't know if I want to use her on Finale of the Deep, or maybe find the Shielder for Calamity of Eshu, but I think I will just be stealing Claran's sword if I'm entirely honest. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what I do. Constellation, of course, and then we did pre-farm a bit. At least we can get her talents. I will probably need to kill some more mechs. So yeah, probably in about 2 days time I'll be trying out Skirk in Abyss, seeing how she does. By that time we will have over 200 crit damage, and then I'll see this is about 63 crit rate, so I would appreciate a bit more. So yeah, we'll see what I decide to do with her build in the future. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will just go with Martial Say, probably steal it off one of my other characters. Alright, so real quick for those of you wondering how our Skirk is coming along, she is currently level 80. She is currently 40 crit rate to 207 crit damage on a R5 Finale of the Deep on the Martial Say set. So this effectively becomes 76 crit rate to 207 crit damage, which, you know, isn't the best crit ratios ever. I'm not gonna lie, these are kind of leftover Martial Say pieces. Hu Tao and Novelet have our best ones. Maybe I'll yoink some from them, but I also think this might be the best we can do for the time being, although of course I will be looking to upgrade, and then also C0 and then talents 596. I only just realized that you actually don't need to level up the basics because it's all included in the skill, so I kind of wasted a few materials there, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we do have a level 8 skill, which of course becomes +1 thanks to the talent, and then level 6 on the ult, and then also level 80, and then in about 2 days time we should be able to level 90 here. So yeah, that's how our Skirk is coming along. Let me know how Skirk building is going for you. How were your Skirk summons? Hopefully you guys won your 50-52 and you aren't left on 0 wishes, basically, like I am. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time to test her out in the Spiral Abyss, and hopefully in the new endgame mode as well. See ya!